Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am back again. This is Discovery Scouts and Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Captain Simon Angels here. Today is a Tuesday and the night is July 7, 2026. We're gonna do it for on the episodes on the fast foods for healthy choice as far as it's like on for the series of problems. You're probably like to see this in time for about to see where you're coming from. So we're gonna do that as far as like it's seeing any time with between us to on the healthy choices. With as far as to on the fast foods, when you can go into on the here to the left all the way straight to on the South Hill and the Graham, and wish you to go down here to the Sumners as far as to the downtown Puyallup, as far as to the go down here as far as you can all the way down as far as you can see anytime when you go out to see it on Moss Pizzas, that goes all the way down to onto the Safeways, which as far as between to Taco Bell's and Mike's Jersey Subs. And those over here is Daffodil Bowling Alley, as far as it's like it about on just about the one each of the days for the weekends, which is about the Saturdays and Sundays. Just like it ended up for on Monday through Fridays for schools, that was like it takes the most of the time until we could also wait until about the 2 months until September 1st to June 30th. It will be probably like it about, but it takes 9 months at about school days as far as like it's September to June for 9 months. For any time, that was like a completely any control as soon as is possible. It's like it could be a process for more. There could be a dangerous situation at any time. It's a possibility. So whatever you need, that so it's probably like about the whole time, pretty much. So I'm gonna ask you to do about the question and the like about with unity of healthy choices when you go out, when you go into the gym. As far as like you do to the McChord, as far as like the McChord Fit for Freedom, that's a call to fitness center. It costs $0 for free. It costs $0. That's for free only. That's only about the United States Army and Air Force only. It's as far as to go there for on the living people live there was like the 30 to 40 years. They can also do to work the options for the McChord Air Force Base and the Fort Lewis. As far as it is due to on the McChord Fitness Centers. That's the only way out as soon as more to the cardio centers is like adaptive motion trainers, ellipticals, bicycles machines, assault fitness, assault treadmills. And those are treadmills that includes one up there for about 13 inclines and 3 speeds for 60 minutes for only in time. So that way it's probably like it's due to about the lost weight journey for all times. It usually I noticed as far as it's like on the first time since 2 months ago, and when I went to about for the past 3 months ago, so I just got the cool down from jogging and running. As far as like into the consideration with resistance level 10, elbows drive for level elbows drive and incline ones. If you usually when you go to on the Precore AMT for the adaptive motion trainers, that's for during high intensity interval trainings. When you get from the minimum weight for the lost weights, when you lose some pounds, that's the only way is between the 20 to 60 pounds. But that's what people call them for the lost weights at all times. If you usually with the high intensity interval trainings for 5 days for the 5 times per days, that was like from Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. That includes ones itself, such as schools and Social Security administrations and supplemental security income and benefits and Bank of America's and doctor's appointments for Madigan and Multicare's Good Samaritan hospitals. So I know that such as Multicare's and Social Security administrations, even like the fitness for the YMCA Mel Korum, that includes McChord Fit for Freedom on fitness centers. That includes the Monday through Friday, like Likes for schools, as far as you do the like about the Ridgecrest, Ferrucci, and Amel Ridge, and that goes to on to the Puyallup School District for the elementaries for the 22 elementary students, 7 junior highs, and 3 high schools. As far as you are concerned, it's possibilities. And the minimum wage is supreme leaders between 32 elementaries, junior highs, and high schools. That includes 33. So that includes for athleticism per days, with Mondays to Fridays. You have to only take more healthy choices as far as you can. No medication and prescription, no pills, and no high blood pressure allowed as far as you can due to the high blood sugars. That's not good for you for the body. So don't take a lot of regular drinks and the food as much as you can. If you eat some of diet foods and drinks wherever you do, just take some lunches as far as you get to the minimum wage for the single ones that get home. As far as you like do the dine in or get home for one for the time. So whatever you do that happens for McChord Food Court, so just take every need just about to save those regions about in time from the meals. If you want to do the regular meals is due to about 550 calories per day. You only have to save one of those reasons about the saving and process, processions, and the incursions. That goes to about 110 calories and includes 100 and 130 calories in time. Wherever you need, as far as you can walk into on the McChord Fitness Centers, that's for Fit for Freedom. It's free. As far as you can go for the free at the time for Sundays with Saturdays. You can only take it about to sign in to the free papers. That's for the Mondays to Friday, like schools and actions for like Amel Ridge and Ferrucci and the Ridgecrest. And those of you who have the unifications here from the Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday for orientation at McChord Fit for Freedom at the McChord Fitness Centers or next. Whatever you do for the one at a time for each, as far as you do for the days and not due to the days and fives. That's a very important as far as you need that, so it's between 5 or 6 days. And all this time, as far as you need to about the lost 30 to 60 pounds. That's the only way from the maximum weight for subtraction. If you lose 60 pounds for minus, that reason to call it every time. If you do want to do research as far as it's between treadmills and adaptive motion trainers, that's for the lost weight at all times, which is between us to the 65 minutes for the minimum weight. That includes 60 minutes for 1 hour. So which way as far as you to do to about the opportunities if you go out for food for the commissaries, the foods that made you healthy and might help you for your body. As far as to take away those hundreds of calories, it just might be to take away from the void to the best for food healthy ever. So let me tell you about the asking you for the question for the join for any time it's between for memories for the Taco Johns. We know that it's gonna like to be out of business at all times. So would you ever eat some pizzas on the veggie pizzas? Yes. I choose vegetables pizzas. It's the best healthy ever met. Also I choose veggie pizzas. That includes veggie burgers and garden salads with grilled chicken. As far as it's just like a Jack in the Box, the meals at all time is between the side meals, which is replaces from fries. Is unhealthy. Which as far as between grilled chicken wraps, it is a good healthy and anytime as soon as it's possible, without saltations, sodiumizations, which is concerned is its possibilities, which is don't put salt in it. It also the pretty causes about the high blood pressure and nauseas and cholesterol for the total instance that could be bad. So that healthy choices for the McChord food court is the Burger King, which is half the salads. They also the healthy salads as far as I like about the crispy or grilled chicken. This is doing the best ever. So, however, it still has the salads on the McChord and Fort Lewis Air Force Base for the Joint Base Lewis McChord. However, which is if my dad couldn't see that coming about the Whopper Juniors. It is unhealthy burgers, chicken sandwiches. That could be unhealthy at any time. Do not use anything about the order some fries at all times. So that includes Popeyes for Kentucky Fried Chickens. That includes on fries and country fries and such as the biscuits. I just like rising beans and mashed potatoes. So it's completely healthy. It is the most of that choice. It's about the conjure rice and beans. It just seems okay. It seems to do okay with the sizes between the rice and beans and the mashed potatoes and the coleslaw. It is just three of those that are completely healthy. It is also about the choice. Now remember this at three size. It's between the smaller ones with the rice and beans, then mashed potatoes for the second size, and the final for the third size is the coleslaw, which is where you think. They also did pretty good as an utensils looked. So whatever you need, take three sides for the coleslaws, rice and beans, and mashed potatoes. Both are the same healthy. So whatever you need sometimes, order some grilled chickens, blackened tenders, coleslaws, rice and beans, and mashed potatoes with gravy. Should just remember this. Don't order some fries, whatever you need that so just only have the blackened tenders between 3 to 5, and including mashed potatoes or coleslaws, and mostly can be doing to the rice and beans. Just didn't need that so it's probably was like at about 700 calories. You can also save 300 calories so saved. I tell you what to know. We're going to be in the next one is as far as you're concerned the Panda Express at McChord's. We don't know if we do have it. You can do that about the Fort Lewis at Panda Express. You can also use super greens, mushrooms chicken, sirloin steak, grilled teriyaki chicken. It's the fourth of the best ever, and including broccoli beef. Just for the days ever. Just to to remember that for last week ago, don't order some of the orange chicken, General Tso chickens, orange chickens, and chow mein noodles, white rice and brown rice and fried rice. It is not good for you for the body. That is too much. That's a 1,000 through 3,000 calories. This is too much. That is too much food ever. You can only save about in time for about the broccoli beef, mushroom chickens, black pepper sirloin steak, and grilled teriyaki chicken, and super greens. 5 different things in the Panda Express. Just to note about the plate is the 2 entrees. You can also use one side of the super greens. That includes 2 on the mushroom chicken and black pepper sirloin steak. They also locate to the regular ways is to the plate. That one's a number 3 had it. They have a bigger plate. It's between the 3 entrees and one side. You can also choose super greens only, then black pepper sirloin steak or broccoli beef. Just choose one for each of the times between mushroom chicken and the grilled teriyaki chicken. It's the best way ever as far as including assorted vegetables in all times. Which as far as between broccoli beef and assorted vegetables, super greens and mushroom chickens, a grilled teriyaki chicken, and the black Angus sirloin steak, they are the both same healthy ever do. Just whatever you need, that's so. Just get those at about the bigger plate, 3 entrees and 1 side. Just so you know, for about super greens for broccoli, healthy in all times. Black pepper sirloin steak, mushroom chickens, and grilled teriyaki chicken for 765 calories. That's for good. You can also about the safer grease, which is between us two on savvy insurances, with the 235 calories for good. This is also safe for 235 calories. It's saved. You also about 1000 minus 765 for equals 235. That's for calories. When you guys do the jog, just make sure to go for the Panera Express, one of the main exchange for the Fort Lewis food court. As far as you know for the concerns of the possibilities, your healthy insurance about your responsibilities without the physical qualities. This is for physical therapies only. You can also take limitation for yours and the greed. So that way you can also about Panera Express forever take somebody on the lunch or dinner. Just the only about on the lunch or dinners ever, but tell about afternoon or nights. Just for be sure that the assorted salads with grilled chicken, which is as far as the Sheila's teriyaki with oriental chicken salads. So I also said don't use the house fried rice, which between chickens and steak and shrimp. Oriental salads is completely good as you as possible. So that way you can also take one for the bowl and at a time for days. That was on 1 or 2 days at a time. Just to make sure you have to hear for 1 or 2 plates at a time per days. Just make sure to be careful about when you're watching your weight at all times. When you're able to on the lost weight journey. Just like I said, my friend Abraham, just watching you when you lost weight. Just make sure don't eat a lot of food. Don't eat a lot of comfortable food. That's avoid. Just do your best. Just do your best food for. Do your best of food for healthy. Alright. Anything more questions? As far as to give you time for yours for the Panera Express and Burger King's from salads from the McChord Air Force Base, and including to on taco times for salads. Remain calm. The Caesar salads is back. As far as this due to about the reasonings as possible. I just like remain chicken Caesar salads or the chicken Caesar soft tacos for 1 time for each. This up to you with outside. Alright, sure we good to go. So the time is now for about the salad times for the weekends. You can also choose a mod salad, a mod pizzas, or taco time for 1 at a time for each. For Caesars or garden or Greek salads at any time. Just to make sure you have to get to the maximum weight for Greek yogurts at any time. Don't forget to subscribe to my content. X, Instagrams, Facebooks, and YouTubes, and Reddits, and Pinterest. For the social medias, if you need also to include Tumblrs and Patreons, it's whatever you need about the healthy choice for best for food, healthy tips ever. Just be assured about here, YMCA Mel Korum, this could be good. That includes the one the McChord Air Force Base and the McChord Fit for Freedom Fitness Centers for free. Feel free to watch it on Imagination on the McChord Fitness Centers. Cost for free admissions. Admission for free. To bring up those identification cards with you and the driver's license. Feel free to watch. Feel free to touch. Don't forget. Keep it rigid. Have a good night.